This is Dan Lee here for Rock Media UK. I'm here with two members, not one, not three, but two members of Black Roze. Guys, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hello, hey, hi guys. I'm Baz, guitarist from Black Roze, and this is...
I'm Vixen, vocals for Black Roze, and dominatrix I call myself as well, because I do tend to whip them into shape.
She's definitely a dominatrix. Check out our last number tomorrow night and you will see.
How's it going, guys? You
It's
okay?
absolutely brilliant. We got here about an hour ago. Loving the vibe, loving the people. Every HRH Sleaze is just fantastic. Such lovely people.
Yeah, it gets better every year, I think.
I think it does.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
What do you guys like most about hard rock hell sleaze?
I think it's that everyone dresses up, and it's like kind of like you feel, I don't know, that it's like your tribe, your people. It's like they're all like us.
Me and Vixen, we're both tarts.
In what way? What way are you a tart, Baz?
She calls me a princess. I have no idea why.
Spends longer in the mirror than me, so this is like perfect for us.
I was speechless for 10 seconds.
The music, of course, not just the dressing up.
No, the whole event is absolutely brilliant. It's well run. We feel at home with the people.
Yeah.
It's our thing, basically, through and through. Highlight of our year, really is highlight of our year.
That's
the
wicked.
first year that we came just as punters, and then we said if we could play any festival, this would be the one.
Yeah.
And then the next year, I think it was about the June of that year, we got asked if we wanted to play it, and it was
cool,
like,
some synchronicity
it was
there.
like, really? We thought he was joking.
It was almost like a message from Lemmy himself. But yeah, it's like Lemmy says, I will make these people play HRH Sleaze.
And then this year we're again, so
It's
absolutely made up.
Made up to be back 2 years running. It's fantastic.
And there's not many females that do this
Well,
kind of
you're
music,
representing them, Vixen.
Yeah,
so
that's
tell
it.
tell our viewers, tell our listeners a little bit about yourselves. Who is, and who will be Black Roze?
Who is?
Who
and
are you?
Sorry, I
What
didn't
are
hear
you?
that.
What are you? Tell us about the band.
We are. It's classic rock, but it's a whole mixture of all of our influences, really. So we've got Baz, which is the glam sleaze hair metal man.
That was my influences from my younger days.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And then we've got our classic rock, which is like Steve and Vic. Steve's on bass, Vic on drums, and Jamie is like more hawkwindy type.
Yeah.
So our music encapsulates all of that.
So many genres. And when we throw it all in a bowl, when we write our songs, you can tell like there's so much going on from all these genres. It makes it very, very interesting.
So how does that work writing wise? So what happens? Who's the catalyst? Who comes in with stuff?
All of us.
Really
Nice.
nice.
I mean, I tend to write. When I write lyrics, I write them from personal experiences. So it's very emotional. Some of it's quite dark. So that's the more gothic-y sort of side that we've got.
Yep.
And then Steve writes, the bass player. He'll write the sort of happier, sleazy tunes.
Yeah.
But then we'll bring an idea to the bands, and then everyone puts their bits in, and it just works.
It works well. I mean, we get together, literally just throwing things in a pot, and it just grows and grows instantly.
Yeah, we just play it out until it works, and then we get there. It's like we've never really had an issue. There's no egos in this band. It's like
That's
we
cool.
all work together. We're like a little family, really, aren't
Yeah, the Black Roze family.
we? Yeah, because we love it so much.
Well, what inspires you guys to write? I mean, what like what gets you up in the morning? What keeps you going? Because the industry is being turned on its head in many
Absolutely.
forms. And what keeps you guys driving forward? As a unit.
I think it's love and passion for the music. It's just it is the music itself.
For me, it's the chance to express myself. The place I feel most at home is on stage, because I can just be everything. All my crazy bits that I want to be, I can be on
Vixen
stage.
isn't just a singer; she's a character in herself.
And I get to tell people how I feel about life through the songs that we write, and I can express those emotions. And the buzz from entertaining and playing, there's nothing like it. It's
the best buzz in the world.
Yeah, so that's why we do it, really.
Well, for those of you that are just listening to this, I just want to paint you a picture of Vixen with her fantastic hairdo is a do. So these are dreadlocks.
They are.
They are dreadlocks as opposed
Yes.
to just being plaits or braids or anything. So, how long did this take?
I started 3 years ago.
Yeah,
3 years
and
ago.
maintenance.
The maintenance is massive.
Yeah.
It's every 6 weeks or so. I add bits, take bits out. So some of it's my own, some of it's bits I add in. I get different ideas. Sometimes I coordinate it with outfits and things like that. So I'll add bits in. Like I've got some red in to go with my outfit tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's an ongoing.
She was born to be in front of the camera. There's no denying. I mean, our video for In the Darkness, if you check it out on YouTube, she's like an actor and so natural. We took obviously quite a few takes, and every take we took of her, she was perfect every single time.
That's fantastic.
Hour after hour of takes and takes.
That's great. Well, I've seen some videos, and I've also seen you guys live with Baz. You taking a few shots to the face from those bad boys as they get slung around. Yeah.
And Steve as well. So sometimes the bass player sometimes I get it stuck in the guitar.
I was gonna say, do you get them stuck in the machine heads? Yeah, that does happen. Yeah. Goodness me.
Yeah.
We haven't actually managed to pull anything out of your head yet.
No, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a good jinx. You know, if ever there was a gig to be done, it's Hard Rock HRH Sleaze.
That'd be interesting.
Daniel, you must be coming closer having that done.
I was thinking about sort of fire breathing, because that's another stage act we could do, but I know I'd set it on fire, so
Yeah.
not a good plan.
Yeah.
You'll waste all that time, maybe.
It would.
So what have you guys been up to the last year?
Wow, we have been so busy. It's been,
Mostly about the album.
last year and a half we were recording the album. It's being mastered as we speak. The album's out on October the 5th. It's called Spiritual Hell. It'll be available on all platforms and CD, obviously. Then we're going to be looking at doing a video for our next song. We haven't decided which one yet because we've got two in mind. And then we're in talks with potential support for European tour with a new wave of British heavy metal band.
Lovely.
But we can't say too much about it yet because nothing's been finalised. But yeah, there's lots and lots going on at the moment. We're very busy, very, very busy.
We like to keep busy, don't we? Yeah.
I mean, like any band members, music's our life. You know.
I do. But I mean, it's funny. There's similarities. And there's a lot of differences. I mean, your story is going to be different to mine. My story is going to be different to, there's very few. There's some similarities which kick off, but with you guys, how have you found the recording process? Was because everyone's doing it their own way now?
It's tough. I think
Very hard.
Because we, when we perform live, you get that buzz from the crowd.
Yes.
When you're in a recording studio, you haven't got that, and
got to turn it on.
Just
turn it on. Yeah.
So hard, isn't it?
Especially for Vixen, because she's used to having that full bollocks.
And I get it from that. I get their emotion, and I'm an emotional singer. So to try and recreate that in a studio, I kept going back and back and back.
It's very hard.
Very difficult. And I'm still not 100% happy, but I know.
You're never going to be, though. I think that's the point. You just got to let it go, let it be what it is.
You have this idea in your head of how it's going to sound.
You have to eventually just think,
that's it.
That's it,
Yeah.
Otherwise it will be continuously trying every single minute note.
And then you play it live another time, and you play it differently, and you're like, oh, let's change it, and you keep going back and changing it, and then that's why it's taken so long.
That breathing space.
Now we're like, no, stop. This is a marking time of where we are now. We'll save that for the next album.
We had to give ourselves a deadline because it was going on and on and on.
Yeah,
and we had to say, look, this has got to stop now because things grow, and otherwise it will be. It'll end up being 10 years before you release an album.
Yeah, that's it, like Def Leppard.
Like Axl Rose. Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses.
Chinese kids.
Guns
Actually. Anyway, but I mean, so as you guys are such perfectionists, as you care so much about your art form, is there any rituals that you have before you go on stage? Do you guys talk to each other? Do you sort of get together? What? Talk me through what happens before a Black Roze performance.
We are very natural on stage.
Yeah.
I sort of plan outfits and that's about it. We don't rehearse necessarily what we're going to say. We have a set list, obviously, but we are, and I think that's why people like us, is because we're so
because we come over very natural.
and authentic, and every show is different.
Because at the end of the day, we're punters for other bands, and we know what we would like to see from a band, and we try and give that to our punters. We just
enjoy it.
And enjoy it. We do enjoy it. You have to enjoy it on stage. If you don't enjoy it, the punters don't enjoy it,
Yeah.
and we always enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, there was one gig we did. It was actually my sister's wedding, and I looked round, and Jamie, the other guitarist, was down on his knees, and Baz threw his guitar
Across the
hit
stage.
him in the middle. And I was just like, where did that come from?
And that was our big sister's wedding.
That was
Sister's
at my
wedding.
sister's wedding.
Yeah.
The whole family was right at the back of the room. It's like, it's very loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys look like you have like a great time on stage, but I always wonder, do these guys have a good time off the stage with each other?
We have a very good time off the stage.
We,
In fact, we had quite a bad reputation for that, but we're trying to not have too much of a bad reputation for it.
We like to enjoy ourselves.
We
Yeah.
do like to indulge in Jägermeister
Yeah.
after the gigs and let our hair down.
Other shots are available, by the
Yeah.
way, for our
Other shots
listeners.
are
Other shots are available for all copyright and everything else.
Yes, obviously you don't have to drink alcohol to enjoy yourself. You know?
Absolutely not.
You know, you can do anything.
For all the snowflakes out there,
Whee!
I'm so offended.
Love it, absolutely love it. What's the hardest challenges you guys have found in the industry these days?
I think it's like because we want to do this. This is our life, but we also have to earn money, so
Yeah.
we have to work full time as well. And
Yeah, yeah.
it's fitting in both things, so it means that we don't get a break. 'Cause weekends is dedicated to the band and the music,
Yep.
and sometimes in the evenings when we have to rehearse. And then we've got our day jobs as well, and I think that's the biggest challenge. Is
Recently, the recording, the gigging, the normal working, it's been
there's no rest time.
There's no rest time whatsoever. you
Yeah,
know.
so that's the biggest challenge. Financial.
But
Yeah.
but we still love it.
Yeah.
The passion is there.
Passion is love and hate, isn't it? Love and hate combined is passion.
Yeah.
I mean, well, with that, as you guys, that's how you guys have worked it. So you're working full time, then you're putting all your effort into. So you're coming home, then you're on the next shift, and then your weekends. That's the band
Yeah.
as well.
Back
So
to the
what?
band.
So with that, as you guys are making it work, what kind of advice would you give to, say, young musicians or bands that are really trying to do something today?
Over to you, Vixen.
I would just keep going. Just keep trying and try write as much as you can, be as creative as you can, and just keep going. And I mean, it would be great to be able to say, "Oh, give up your day job and just do that." But we all know we have to survive, and you know, some people can. They just give it up, and it works because they've put all their eggs in one basket, and it does. But in the real world, it's tough. So it's getting the balance right and making sure you still have time to yourself.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, have fun.
Make sure your passion's still there.
Yeah.
If you find that you're not enjoying it, then it might be time to reconsider. All the time your passion's there, you need to keep going and believe in yourself, because it will happen.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So what excites you? Let's talk about your new upcoming album. What excites you most about it? Like when you think so off the top of your head, as soon as you start thinking about the album, what makes you go, I love that album because?
Well, for me, the diverse tracks, and you can tell the different genres that are influenced by the whole album. It is not an album where every track sounds the same or similar. There is sleaze, there's glam, there's goth, there's even a bit of punk on there.
It's like punk. There's
Yeah.
even a chilled song.
There's a bit of blues.
There's one for the birds, as we used to say. One for the girls.
We try to put a bit of everything in there. We didn't want it to sound the same as.
Yeah.
It is very different, and we're quite proud of that. We didn't try to, it just naturally come that every song evolved into what it did. And we didn't think, oh, we're going to do that and do that and do that. It just happened, and we're excited about it because we hope that people will understand that, and we're not just a one-trick pony, I think.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, for me, it was a chance to, through the lyrics and everything else is to explain to people. It was to be understood. You know, when you write lyrics from the heart and it's about you, and people like that and they relate to that. You're being understood, and you can also help other people overcome things. And if they're on that vibe with you, and I feel that that's what the album does as well. I mean, for me, it's that self-expression.
Yeah, a lot of the lyrics have been from Victor's personal
from the
life.
Heart, and I think as well the music. These guys are great, because if I come with some lyrics, they'll create the music that perfectly makes those feelings that I've put into those lyrics come out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's like they know what to do, and it's like, for me, that's like unbelievable, because I just, because I can't play anything, I wouldn't know how.
But that's a perfect marriage, really, because when you have often the guitarist, he wishes that he had that voice, wishes he had that lyrical ability. You know, I know what I want to say, I know what I want to sing, but I don't have that thing inside. And then you step in, and then he goes, I know what that is. And then off it goes. It's beautiful synergy.
That's why it's a very good thing with Black Roze. It's so easy. That happens so easy.
You can see sometimes on stage when I'm singing, I'm pulling an expression, and he's doing the same one with the guitar.
The photos that we've had, and the gurney photos, obviously.
He's making that guitar feel that emotion. It's like, please.
But it's ironic, because like there's many a time that we'll have a picture of me and Vixen in the same photo where both got the same gurney face going on.
It's great stuff. It's all good fun.
Is there anything else we can plug for you guys? Any other shows you've got coming up?
Obviously, our album's out on October the 5th, so please keep an eye out for that on all platforms.
Where can we find you?
CD. Just go to blackrose.co.uk. That's R-O-Z-E, not R-O-S-E. Go to our Facebook page, Instagram, message us on Facebook if you want to get hold of a CD. And we've got next year we've got quite a few things in the pipeline. So we're excited for already, aren't we? So
That's great.
It's a forever ongoing roller coaster at the moment.
Yeah. What time are you guys on tomorrow?
We're on at 5:50 tomorrow afternoon.
Great, wicked.
Stage 2. So we're second headline.
It's so much fun in there. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's so great, because the energy just rattles around in that place.
Yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait. And I think it's going to be really rammed, because we've had a lot of interest. So come and see us, guys. And
congratulations on everything, guys. I look forward to every step of your success. Really great. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
God bless you
Cheers.
both.
Lovely to meet you
Thank
again.
And again.
Take care.
Thank you.